Hey everybody, it's Steve, and I'm back today to talk to you about a project that's going on, and it's actually more of a community on a chain that a lot of us probably didn't pay enough attention to, including myself. Even though I've done some videos about the Wax blockchain, some of the play to earn games over there, and hopefully maybe you got into Alien Worlds before it started blowing up again. Hopefully maybe you were on our planet when it was giving you a lot of money. That one's kind of going downhill, but has good devs going into it. But now, all of a sudden, if we look at the WAC ecosystem after the big NFT explosion of NYC, the New York event and the Miami event, and NFTs coming into kind of the forefront, and more people understanding that Wax is just a much friendlier community and area to be to build your project, and really has projects that are, it's not about buying $1 million NFT. It's about buying $2, $3, $4 NFTs, $50 NFT drops, $100 NFT drops, and then those NFTs consistently going up in like 2 to 3 to 4x, sometimes 10x, depending on the project. You have some big names over here. Hot Wheels is over here. You have just people with amazing IP coming to Wax because of how easy it is to get onto Wax, how cheap it is to transact on Wax, and everything going on. And so now you might be thinking about, so who are the OGs of Wax? There's definitely Crypto Stash. There's definitely Ken Bozak. These are the NFTs that if Wax continues to grow, continues to go crazy, that I've been talking about these guys in the past, they're going to go to a level, are they the crypto punks, the board yacht games of Atomic Hub? Maybe not necessarily. I don't think anything on this chain is necessarily going to individually reach that level. Those Splinterlands NFTs are sold over here, and one of them sold for $750,000. So there is liquidity over here. There are whales. There are big players. So I'm going to be talking today about an avatar set done by a friend of the channel, somebody who I've talked to a little bit in the past. So I'll let you know that. I'm actually going to turn my light on because that way you guys can see me. Forgot to do that. And this is SENORLUPE, and SENORLUPE is an NFT artist that kind of is based on most of his NFTs in the Wax ecosystem, and he has started in the last couple months a very interesting project called the Mr. Chimmy's Club, and I might be pronouncing that wrong, the Chummies, that maybe. And the idea behind this is it was really more like a community avatar project with some really interesting artwork done with some horses, and then it allows you to get into some special drops that he does and some other things. He breaks it down really simply that each one of these Chummies is a 101 Blacks PFP NFTs for your collection. Now, one of the interesting thing about these is that he's releasing them in sets of only 100, and we don't know exactly when he plans to stop at this point, but he only put out 200 of them so far. They have all sold out, and I'll be showing you that, and they have done some decent sales on the secondary market. Now, this isn't a giant collection yet, obviously. This isn't some project that launched 10,000 NFTs and all 10,000 got bought up by whales. These things are much more spread out. There's much less of them, and this is a much smaller community project at this point, but with some really good artwork, really good community to become a part of, to come into if you want to come and learn about the Wax ecosystem. So some of the stuff that's special about these is he explains that he's a smaller artist, he's more independent, he makes his things on an iPad, it's non-generative, he's releasing the 100 chummies each time he does a release, so it will be quite a while before there is 10,000 if he were to get that far. There's only been 2 releases so far, so only 200 in the ecosystem, as I've told you, and they do give you exclusive benefits. So besides doing this series, he does release other special NFTs. He's a pretty famous artist in the Wax ecosystem now, so he does collaborations with other people. Some of them are bigger than others, but you will sometimes get exclusive access to a variant of that artwork because you own a Chummy, and I'll give you an example of that in a moment. It'll still be up to you whether or not you think that variant is worth buying or not, and whether or not it will have value on the secondary market, and we'll have to see if he can get more big dealer deals going on in the future. But in the meantime, it might be something to pay attention to. Maybe pick up a Chummy. If not, just join the community, start talking to him if you want to know more about the Wax ecosystem. I mean, and why might you want to know more about Wax? Going back to the chart and go down here to the past 30 days, and that's a pretty good line, right? It's just heading up, and this ecosystem is exploding. Going down a little bit here, You also get some free things if you get one of the original Chummies. If you buy these on the secondary market, I'm not possible you get those. I'll try to find that out and put a comment or an updated video in the future about that. I've been researching this about as much as I can, but I've been putting off making the video, and I just really wanted to do it because I missed out getting this to you before Chummy Drop 2. I want to make sure you have a chance to look at this before Chummy Drop 3 comes out. They talk about the fact that you get some promo NFTs and other things. One of the other things that's kind of interesting about this I didn't talk about is you own the artwork of your Chummy. So if you get a Chummy and you think it's cool and you want to reuse it, your profile, if you want to create shirts with it on it and try to sell them, if you want to use it in any kind of way to make money, you are allowed to do that. You get full rights to this art when you purchase this one. I know not all projects do it. Here we'll just kind of slowly scroll through some of the different Chummies so you can get an idea of what the artwork looks like. I think it looks pretty cool. I like the colors. I think it is kind of maybe a little bit of, it looks very similar to other Avatar projects. It is nothing groundbreaking, but it is very cool. It's fun to look at, and they do have different rarities of features, but every single one of them is a unique one of one. So we'll go ahead now, and I'll break down some of the marketplace so you understand what's going on. So you can come here onto Atomic Hub. He also has a nifty store we'll be taking a look at. But here was a good place to take a look at SENORLUPE, his overall art collection, and the fact that there are some sales going on. So we can go down here and you can look at the total volume of sales that he has done. It's only $27,000 for his collection at this point. So if you come and get into this, you are getting into it a little bit early. And that is only with only 200 drops of those NFTs. But you can see that he is the main seller here at $21,000, but you do have plenty of people who have been able to resell his NFTs. So there are people reselling them, and here's your top buyers here. You don't have anybody who's too crazy, but you have a couple pretty good fans. It's kind of nice that you can see this stuff on Atomic Hub. You can go to any creator, look at their collection, and look at their sales over a given period of time. Now, this is an all-time chart, and you can see he has some spike ups when he actually launches his different collections. I'm expecting him to continue to grow, and this is one of the reasons why I think you should come and check out his collection. If we go here, you can see a little bit more of some of the other artwork that he releases. This is an example where he made a special Wax is King little badge NFT. This was not very expensive, and it was kind of just for fun. As you can see, he didn't actually sell these out, but you could buy this one, the gold one, anybody could buy. Chummy people were the only ones that could buy the diamond ones. Only 7 of these got sold. I couldn't buy one. I was going to buy one. I bought this one, but I couldn't. He's got the Friends token. As like I said, this is a big community project, and it's not necessarily about making a huge amount of money. As you can see, the Chummies are currently selling, he sold them for $69 a piece. This is why, while that $27 might not impress you, you have to understand that Wax is a different marketplace. It's not always about making huge money in one transaction. It's the ability to buy lots of different NFTs, flip lots of different packs, lots of different drops, making 2 to 3, 4 times your investment each time that you do it. And while each individual NFT might not look that expensive, if it's a drop that sells out every time and you can resell them for 3 to 4x, well, then you're doing pretty good. And so that's where we'll go back to Atomic Hub now, and I will go out to the marketplace so you can take a look here at the Chummies. And we'll go to price lowest. The cheapest Chummy that you can currently buy is $203, and it's this one right here. Now, as you can imagine, these all sold for just about $69. There's another one sitting here for $203, and I will be purchasing one of these Chummies relatively soon. I meant to get one a while ago. I have enough wax saved up now to go ahead and pick one of these up. I'm just kind of waiting to come and actually check out the marketplace, see where it's going, and see if I can't get one that's a little more special. We'll see what happens, but I'm not a current owner, but I will be an owner pretty soon. Now, this is pretty typical on Wax. This is really not just to show you about Mr. Chummy and this collection. It's to let you know that there are quite a lot of people over here. Now, if we go to the marketplace, you have, the nice thing is you get to see everything here that is being sold on the Wax ecosystem. You have the Alien Worlds project, the Hot Wheels project. You have the Animal World, the Farmer's World is a big game that is just blowing up over here. Colonize Mars is a very big game. Beast Gardens is a very big game. You've got some other ones in here that are coming up. You got Splinterlands being sold over here. MLB Topps has cards over here, though that relationship, the MLB Topps did start to mint somewhere else. So there are MLB Topps, or artwork on the Wax blockchain, but I don't know if there'll be any more. Uplift World is a pretty exciting game over here. I'm just naming out some of the different things you can come and you can learn about in this ecosystem, and the barrier to entry is much smaller. This isn't Splinterlands, where to get up into the high levels you have to spend thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. Sorry, things have kind of shipped on that, but you have some games here where you can get into them for a few $100s, and I did cover one a little while ago called the Fightland, and that one is in here too somewhere. I can look for that one. Here we go, Fightland Max. And this one, as you can see, these cards are going now for like $500 that are coming out of those packs I was talking to you guys about. So this one is doing very, very good. We got into those drops. I was buying packs of cards for like 20 and 50 bucks, and now you got single cards out on the marketplace for $600. And some of the ones that aren't as rare for like $72 or $17, because this is going to have a game to it, and it's a game coming out. So if you want to be able to come and learn and find out more about these kind of things, the important thing to do is to follow people like me, SENORLUPE, join his Telegram, and then maybe come to a special chat group that we are in. Oops, I don't have it up, but we have a Discord here ran by the Gravy Guild. Oh, I am in it. And as you can see, he has a section as well. So I have a section here because I'm a member of this group of players. I met them through the Gala Games in Townstar, which has been just blowing up like crazy. My next video will be about that. And then you go ahead and look through here, and we also have a section for the Chummy game. So you have SENORLUPE and me. We both hang out in this Discord, along with some players like a Gala the Kid and some of these other people who are very big NFT game players. We play games in the ETH blockchain, like the Gala games. We play games in the Wax blockchain. We play Splinterlands. We are all very into NFTs, and if you can't find me to talk to, you can find one of them to chat with. And all the time they're going to be talking to you about different drops that are going on, different games that are coming out, what's hot, what people are buying. And me being a part of groups like this is how I got into Splinterlands early, how I got into Townstar early, how I got into Mirandus early. You really have to get into a community so that you don't have to do all the research by yourself. All right, everybody, this was just a quick video to introduce you to a Wax project that I think has a very bright future in the Mr. Chummies on Wax. And I do think that if you're somebody who wants to get into the NFT realm but doesn't want to have to risk thousands of dollars and hundreds of dollars of fees when you're getting into the ETH world, if the BSC network doesn't seem like it's built up enough yet, well, come out, check out the Wax blockchain. You can set up a Wax Cloud wallet for free. You can also set up a Wax wallet on EOS wallets like the Anchor wallet, and that would be you would hold those keys. The Wax Cloud wallet, you don't get to hold the keys, but it's one click to get a wallet, get some free resources. And the best places to buy Wax, if you do come over here right now, if you're in America, is Bittrex. Bittrex sells Wax, and that is the best place to get it. But you can buy it on the Wax blockchain with a credit card for simplicity, but there are some extra fees when you go ahead and do that. All right, everybody, I hope you liked this quick look at the Chummy project, and I will have some links to the different marketplaces if you want to check it out afterwards. Thanks. Goodbye.